I'm Molly.
Welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by MoonlightCrew.com.
Reviews or previews for science.
In 7 minutes or less. Previews because we're previewing for Kickstarter LACORSA Grand Prix game. LACORSA is the race, or like the course, in Italian, where racing is a big deal. So we've got our track, and let me just knock these cars off real quick to show you the track. That's just kind of nifty. It comes out like this. And we've got these wooden cars and these cards. And they all have different suits on them. Like I've got the camshaft and the what is that, brake pedal.
We've got the gear column and the steering wheel.
Right, and there's a couple more. So the point of the game is to finish in first place. You're basically finishing a single race, and you're not trying to get to the end of the track or anything as much as you're just trying to end with your position being first. That's how you get points. Then you play a championship, and you compare all the points afterwards, about 7 of those. So let's just jump into simplicity versus complexity.
I think this game is pretty simple. It starts from the back. The last player gets to go, and you get 2 chances to move forward. And if you lose, you stop, you end your turn. It's just war style. Everyone starts with the exact same hands, 1 through 12, and then there's a special R. And you just play. You play a card on top, flip it over. Tom won, so he stays.
I played an 11. Molly played a 7.
So if he was green, he would move forward.
And then I would go again.
And he'd get the chance, and we would go at it again, except this time it's a different hand. Because when you're playing 2-player, your different hands equal the different cards. And so everyone starts off with the same deck, and that's pretty much the game. There are a few. You can play an R, which adds 2 to whatever card you're about to play. And then a 1, 2, and 3 is an extend. And so you play that to move forward if there's no one in front of you. So it's pretty simple.
Yeah, I think that's pretty simple. The depth of the game is where the complexity lies. The rules are simple. They actually can be explained in relatively few pages. The rulebook is small and not very dense, so it's you can pick this up very easily.
Lots of pictures.
Luck versus strategy.
I think this game has a lot of strategy. I think since you all have the same cards, this is a bluffing aspect of the game. Do you pick your high cards first, or do you pick your high cards at the end? Do you save them, or do you use them outright? And so I think there's a lot of strategy in this game. Even the starting positions are all strategy, because you choose from you choose a card and then you put those in order, lowest to highest. So there's not even luck in that, except if there's a tie, you roll a dice. But other than that, I think there's a lot of strategy in this game.
When you use a card, for instance, I used an 11, I'll use a 7. If I use my 4 right now, it's gone out of that game for that race. So that's what Molly's saying, if you're going to save your cards or not. If you play your R, I'm going to find mine just so I can show you. So I have my R on top. If I play it, I'll flip it over so it shows that I'm redlining. And I play my next card, which is a 1. The R adds 2, and it's gone. That's it. So, I mean, if you use that on your highest card, which is a 12, you're going to be nigh unbeatable. If you try to hedge your bets and keep your 12 and 1, I've just seen people lose when somebody played an 11 plus 2 and somebody else played their 12, and you know that what they have in their hand from what they've already played, and you can sort of see what you need to do to stop them or to overtake them. So there's a lot of strategy in this game. Very little luck, just the die roll if you tie in your pole position. And the pole position is very strategic as well, and sometimes I feel it determines the game. If you decide where you want to go based on flipping a card at the beginning that you've chosen. So if I choose a 2, I'll probably end up here in the back like I started. And then you have to work your way up, or you start at the front and you have to defend from people working their way up. So very strategic. Fun versus boring. The fun in this game is that it's tactical. It's a skirmish almost. You are muscling for rank each time, each play. It's not about finishing the race. It's about staying in the lead or overtaking the lead. Having the same cards so that it's just a matter of what did they play. It's that mind game. What can I play? What would they have played now? Are they saving it? Did they just throw away their 1? Or are they saving? Are they playing their 12 now and saving nothing for the end? They're just trying to get ahead of me now. And what should I play? Ties go to the defense. And so I've seen a lot of people groan when they flip over 2 8s. And they're like, oh, I should have just gone a little bit higher. I should have played my R. I should have redlined. That's the fun in this game. If you enjoy that head-to-head, just trying to keep the advantage once you have it, or taking the advantage if you don't, then I think you're going to like this game.
This game is very thematic. It seems. No, it is. The extend cards. No, the 3 can't be played by the leader because it's a drafting. So there's no one that he's behind, so he can't benefit from their draft, and so they can't play that. So that's thematic. And then overtaking, and that's what the rule book says, is that it's trying to mimic an actual race and how you move so much and you overtake and you fall behind so much in the race, and that's interesting. Team play is pretty interesting to me too, because if you're on a team, that means these 2 red cards are on the same team, and they have to challenge each other. And so I think that's an interesting aspect of, do you get to get rid of your low cards then? And maybe that's your strategy. And so that's an interesting twist to this game too. So I found this game, and it's a quick game. And if you play the championship, it makes it, if you do find yourself luck or whatever at a bad draw this time, maybe next time it'll be better. So that's interesting. I like the ability to play more games fast. I mean, you can play a championship in 30 minutes, and that's 7 of them. So pretty quick. We're friends at Gameology, so whenever we get to multiples of 500 subscribers on YouTube, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite geeky thing. So make sure to subscribe now.
Because it could be you that wins.
LACORSA Grand Prix game. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.